in this John Smith's Mildmay Novices chase. Number 1, La Me, is Robert Thornton. 2, Limerick Boy, Sam Thomas. 3, See You Sometime, Andrew Thornton. 4 is Well Presented, Robbie Power. Number 5, Captain Corelli, is a non-runner. 6 is Control Man, Timmy Murphy. 7, Jazz Destravel is a non-runner. 8, Lac Dudel, who ran so promisingly at Cheltenham last time, Richard Johnson. Then we go down to 9, Whitford Don, Ruby Walsh. 10, Chauvinist, Mick Fitzgerald. 11, Like a Butterfly, Tony McCoy. And 12, 2 forward is Seamus Durack. So 2 out of the first, leaving a total of 10. And away they go in our first, and first to set off is See You Sometime, who's off in the lead here from Control Man, and up in a handy position as Lac Dudel as they come to the first of 19 and all clear it safely. Whitford Don back in the field in the yellow jacket on the inside. Chauvinist is right there in the centre. Then on the outside, Limerick Boy with that white face there and a star on the cap is giving them plenty of air, and so too is the leader. See You Sometime jumping it very high. La Me is back in the field. So too in the early stages, Like a Butterfly, giving them about 10 lengths start early as they travel up the home straight now and go towards the third, and right out the back is 2 forward. Coming towards it now and having a good look, See You Sometime jumps that more economically, lands over at 2 lengths clear of Chauvinist, who's very handy. 2 or 3 away then in third on the inside, Control Man with those red blinkers. Then in the centre of the next pack as they race past the judge now with just under 2 circuits to travel is the Irish Raider, Well Presented, representing Jesse Harrington, who'll be saddling Moscow Flyer, the star of our show here at Aintree this afternoon. Whitford Don is travelling in 5th position. Limerick Boy in 6th, followed by Lac Dudel 7th. Then La Me 2 lengths away is Like a Butterfly, held up at the rear, and 2 forward is last of all. Heading to the 4th, See You Sometime, jumped that well. Well Presented was just a bit sticky at it, back in the field as they continue their journey down the back. See You Sometime by a couple of lengths to Chauvinist. 3 or 4 away in third is Control Man, followed by Well Presented on the outside in 4th, who again was a bit sluggish at it, just jumping a little bit out to the right. Whitford Don behind them. 3 lengths away then is Limerick Boy, who's back in the field as they come to the second ditch, followed then by La Me, and well back too is Like a Butterfly at this stage, and right out the back is 2 forward. Going down the back now, and the 7th, Chauvinist, a better jump there than See You Sometime, jumps up on the outside. They ought to almost join the leader. 3 or 4 lengths away then in third position. Going around the outside is Limerick Boy, followed on the inner by Control Man. A couple of lengths away, Well Presented, followed then by Whitford Don and La Me. A gap to Lac Dudel is third last from Like a Butterfly, and 2 forward is last. To the cross fence the first time, and the leaders jump it well, and Limerick Boy's gone. Limerick Boy just toppled over there, over-pitched, and he had no chance of keeping the partnership intact, Sam Thomas. And he's quickly up on his feet, and the horse is continuing riderless behind the field, so both appear to be okay. Into the Stone Straight now on the first occasion, and the leader is See You Sometime on the inside from Chauvinist. 3 lengths away then Control Man over on the far side with the red blinkers. Right there in the centre, Whitford Don. They're followed then by Well Presented as they come to the third open ditch. Further back in the field then is La Me, followed by Lac Dudel, and then Like a Butterfly, who's edging closer under tight restraint, and a couple of lengths then to 2 forward, who's last of all. Heading up now to the 11th, the one that'll be the last next time round, and it's See You Sometime, drawing towards it now, beginning to make every yard. Good jump. Chauvinist is not jumping well at all, and another fluff there, followed further back in the field there by Whitford Don in third. Then La Me, followed by Control Man, Well Presented, Like a Butterfly about 6 or 7 off the pace from Lac Dudel and 2 forward. At this stage, Sku, which one would you like to be on?
It's a fascinating race to watch. You can see that the jockey on See You Sometime, Andrew Thornton, is determined to make it a good stamina test. Tony McCoy and Richard Johnson have dropped their horses in to preserve as much stamina. Of the 2 at the moment, I think Like a Butterfly is going the better than Lac Dudel, and Tony McCoy's ridden a beautiful race on her so far.
Down the back now, first one down the back on the final circuit. See You Sometime by 4 lengths to Chauvinist. Control Man coming under a bit of pressure on the inside, but making ground for it. In the centre is Whitford Don from Lamy. A couple of lengths to Like a Butterfly, who's just edging into the picture as they come to the 13th. Well presented, not handling these jumps too well. Lac du Del getting a bit closer out wide, and they're followed by 2 forward. Heading towards the 4th of 5 open ditches, and over that See You Sometime, who's still defying them. Well presented, not jumping at all well back in the field. Whitford Don edging closer now in company with Lamy and Lac du Del. Control Man's dropped back as they come to the 15th. Chauvinist is next. Like a Butterfly is starting to move into it very stylishly now, followed then by 2 forward, who's back in the field and well presented, is scrubbed up and going nowhere. Leaving the back now, racing across the top of the track. They've got 4 left to jump, and the leader here is See You Sometime, giving a great sight out in front. 2 or 3 lengths to Lamy, followed then by further back in the field, Whitford Don behind them. Lac du Del's move up into 3rd. Like a Butterfly goes 4th. Whitford Don further back in the field from 2 forward. A gap then to well presented Chauvinist. Forget the rest. They're on the turn for home. 3 fences left to jump, and moving up Lac du Del on the near side to go up and challenge this leader is Lac du Del on the near side. See You Sometime the far side, who leads over it. Lamy in 3rd, followed then by Like a Butterfly. Bad mistake by Whitford Don back in the field. 2 left to jump now. See You Sometime still there. Lac du Del challenging. Like a Butterfly switch to the inside, running on well, followed by Lamy in a gap then to the others. They've got 1 fence left to jump now. Here's Like a Butterfly, let loose on the inside by Tony McCoy. She's sprinted 3 in front now. See You Sometime in 2nd, followed by Lamy. Can she hold on? Like a Butterfly, she comes to the last now, brushes through the top of it. See You Sometime coming back at her. Now McCoy gets down to work on Like a Butterfly. She's responding, she's game, and she's very good. And in the JP McManus colours, Like a Butterfly wins the opener. In 2nd is See You Sometime, 3rd Lamy. A long gap then to Lac du Del, followed by 2 forward, and well presented. Didn't jump at all well on this course, and Whitford Don has been pulled up. Winner Like a Butterfly. She's very, very good. She won at Fairyhouse last time, showing a ton of guts. And today, ridden a waiting race by Tony McCoy. She's pounced late, and then she's had to really dig deep to hold on. She's won well. The winner, number 11, Like a Butterfly, owned by JP McManus, trained by Christy Rhodes, ridden by Tony McCoy. 2nd, number 3, See You Sometime, Andrew Thornton. 3rd, number 1, Lamy, Chocolate Thornton. And 4th is number 8, Lac du Del, ridden by Richard Johnson. But there's the winner, the winning combination, Tony McCoy, and a very, very game mare, Like a Butterfly.